Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas with the crew, Gary with the T, and Tamra Cherie. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Y'all, there is so much tea to spill, as Gary would say.
Oh, my God. Yes, honey. My
It's
lips
piping
are
hot.
burning. Ooh.
Yes, it is a lot going on.
All right. Y'all, Jonathan Majors.
Woo.
Wait a minute. Okay, so let me just give you the story. Jonathan Majors is facing assault charges after being arrested in New York. He was arrested over the weekend on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment after a woman alleged he attacked her following a dispute. Apparently, he was looking at his phone. There was a text from some woman. Apparently, she was trying to grab the phone or see the text, blah, blah, blah. Majors people say he hasn't done anything wrong, and they're looking forward to clearing his name. Now, she has since recanted her story, but the damage may be done. The U.S. Army's already withdrawn a new ad with Majors, and some Hollywood industry folks say they already knew about it. Okay? A.B. Allen, who created the HBO show called Here and Now, starring Tim Robbins and others, had tweeted about Majors being vicious, cruel, and abusive. This was way back when he was getting popular. So what a fan did was retweet it and wrote, "Now we all know who A.B. Allen was talking about," to which Allen responded, "Ding, ding, ding." So then Society Theater co-founder and Broadway actor-director Tim Nicolai says folks at Yale and the broader New York City community have known about Majors for years. He's a sociopath and abuser, and that is how virtually everybody speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported. What?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Now
Yeah.
that's wow.
Okay. So it's weird because the parts he plays is like in Ant-Man. He is crazy and mean and abusive. In Creed, he is mean. I've only seen the commercials. I haven't really seen the movie, so I just know he's mean. What say y'all about this story? And because, of course, everything's being alleged. I just quoted some things people were saying. I'm not saying it.
Right.
Quoting here. But what do y'all think? There's got to be video in the camera. They say in the cab, they say there's video. What do y'all think we're going to see?
Tam, you want to go first?
Well, you know what? I'm just going to say this. Because it happened in the cab, but I thought they were called to the apartment, though. It started off in a cab.
In the cab. Started in the cab.
Yes, but everything really happened behind closed doors in their apartment.
So how are we going to know?
I know. That is for one. But you guys know, I'm sorry. I am all about women's stories and women speaking up, although she recanted, because some things, we can do some things for love when you get unmad and when you're not in any danger. You feel like you're not in danger, and that person has apologized over and over and over and over again. We have seen that time and time again. So I know all of this is allegedly. It's her word against his. But I kind of feel like she was ultimately telling the truth the very first time around when it happened. Because in that moment, that's probably when she was very scared for her life.
Well, authorities say there were marks. She is pale, but I'm just saying you're still not going to get marks unless there's something there.
Well, I'm going to say this, honey. I don't know if it's art imitating life or what it is, honey. But I will say this much, honey. Bless his spirit, honey, and his soul. Because now your star just starting to rise, first of all, honey. You should know, my thing is this, honey. In this day and time, honey, especially, honey, with him, with his girlfriend, and allegedly she's of the European descent. So, honey, that's not going to go, honey. And she may have recanted that damn story, but like they say, honey, they're going to still pick it up anyway, honey. The laws are going to still pick it up because they say in the wake of domestic abuse, the doggone person, the perpetrator always, honey, have the person, the victim to recant the story. Like you said, Tam, because of love and stuff, honey. I didn't mean to say that. I'm going to ruin his career and all that. It don't damn matter, baby, because it is out there now. I tell you that. And he's scheduled to do 4 new films he was scheduled to do. And, honey, now there goes your career, baby. Now he should have talked to Michael B. Jordan, honey. When Michael B. Jordan and baby Miss Lori Harvey broke up, baby, they faded to black. You didn't hear nothing about her saying nothing, even though I'm not saying he's the same person, but you heard nothing but they faded to black. Now here you are, honey, with your little woman, honey, and they said that they were allegedly drinking and what have you too. And had that been Keisha, honey, would have saw the damn phone number in the phone out of the car and probably threw the phone out the window, honey, or whatever.
And
honey,
kept it moving.
And kept it damn
That's what
moving.
social media is talking about. They're saying, well, what do we gain? What do we learn from this? That Karen's going to do it one way and Keisha's going to do it another.
Because Keisha already know, because she was raised, honey, if she get a damn man, honey, that's a actor number one with an extra check, bitch. Shut your mouth, girl, and just go ahead on.
Not saying that's right. Not saying that's right, but that's what social media is saying. Yes.
Exactly. So, honey, bless his soul. So we're going to see, honey, because, girl, your lawyer and deep, we're just determined they're going to throw it out. Bitch, he's a black man in America. Excuse me?
Yeah, well, that's what they have to say. I'm interested to see what these other people say, what this acting community has to say, and if somebody else will come with another story and another story and another story. That's going to be interesting.
Because I will tell you this. I will tell you guys this literally because I'm going to tell you, I've worked with domestic violence organizations here. One thing about it, people are usually scared to speak up against a sociopath and a psychopath because they're scared of what may happen.
That's
so
right.
People are coming, exactly. So people are finally coming out saying something and those are some strong words, allegedly accusing someone of being a sociopath, a psych. Those are strong words. And a lot of people don't like speaking up, and especially women don't like speaking up against someone that is like that.
No, they don't, especially when that's your quote unquote check. So, but my thing is this though. This is what y'all help me, because we all in the entertainment business. Huh? If y'all don't think about it, maybe it might not be with y'all women, but more so with myself. Do y'all see how easy they would throw your ass away?
Oh,
you are on top to right now in this hour, but bitch, your ass could be gone the next hour. That's how quick you get thrown away. You gotta watch what the hell you do.
A lot of people think, of course, especially in his position, you don't want to be advertisers, sponsors. They don't want to be associated with a scandal, domestic violence, arrest. They're not trying to be associated with any of that.
Ma'am.
I mean, especially the Army. I think it's called "Be the Best You Can Be" or something like that. No,
doing the best you could be by doing allegedly what she said you did and choking, strangling. She said he strangled her. I thought when you strangled,
I really hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true, because that will mean you are a sociopath. If you're so mad at somebody, you're strangling them. You could be like,
you're violent. Exactly.
If you're him, you can call security from downstairs in your little ritzy apartment and be like, come get this bitch out of my house.
Exactly.
You don't need to
escort her out. You don't have to put your hands on her. You're exactly right.
Why the hell you didn't just walk away with her? I mean, they didn't teach him in those acting classes. When somebody do something, just walk your ass away, honey. Now your career is at stake, and I don't want to just make like we put emphasis because of his career, but it is he has a career that was thriving. But honey, you don't do nothing like that, honey. So I guess they gave him his news, or they giving it to him anyway.
Yeah. Yes. So we'll see. All this is alleged, by the way. We're just speaking on it. We'll see what happens. Yes. Speaking of alleged, Judge Joe Brown. So here's the story. Judge Joe Brown is speaking out about actress Shirley Ralph and her recent claims that she was sexually assaulted in the past by a famous TV judge. She talked about this last week during an interview. She said she experienced this really bad encounter with this judge, and she said that they were on the same network. And I was like, I could do the research, but I know social media will do it for me. She did say that it was not Greg Mathis. Exactly. Somebody asked her. She said, no, he's a great man. Love him. But that's about as far as she went. So Judge Joe Brown is so angry. He's like, listen, I'm a sue. However, there are some other stories about Joe Brown that people are bringing up. Like last year, when Joe Brown was a mayoral candidate in Memphis, he suggested that a Black woman in particular should not be elected because she might get raped. I'm just reading it, y'all.
What?
Here's what happened. During a candidates forum, Brown was asked, why do you think your leadership is needed at a time like this as a Black man instead of a Black woman? Quoting him here, sorry, but some things men do real well. And one of the main problems is, I don't want to get crude about it, but some places you need to go to exercise leadership. Some of the good ladies in here would get drugged into an abandoned apartment and raped. That's one of the problems. That's a quote. He also made headlines. Y'all might remember this for what some people call victim shaming as commentary about Bill Cosby. I'm going to quote here. Judge Joe Brown said, what about these women being accountable for their own behavior? They were groupies, sex, drugs, rock and roll, sex, drugs, rap. sex, drugs, baseball, football, basketball, movies, television. He told Mark Lamont Hill during this interview back in 2021, we forgot what that term meant, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The B came to the party, they hung out, they got drunk, they snort lines of blow, and they have a good time. They use the hallway closets to give head, the bathrooms to get down, and you go in to get your coat off the bed and they're lying on top of it doing somebody. This is what I'm reading a quote, y'all. This is what this means. Now, y'all know Judge Joe Brown. He'll say it. You know, he's one of those guys that's one of those, you know, keep it real.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear any of this. I don't remember hearing any of this, but it's all coming out now because the show. But I'm not done.
Oh,
okay.
There's more.
Yes. He told a Pan-African psychologist, Dr. Umar Johnson, that putting Harriet Tubman's face on the $20 bill downs masculinity. He said the only reason people wanted to do it was because remember that movie came out about her? It was like 3 years ago. He said this, and I quote, "The status of an ethnic group is determined by its men, not its women. And putting a black woman on there before a black man is insulting to the black race because you're saying the men ain't worth a damn. You put a woman up there first." All these are quotes that I've never heard in my life.
Oh,
yes.
My.
So
Yeah.
I feel like maybe these quotes are the reason people think he might have been the one to insult Shirley Ralph, to, to assault her. I don't know.
Whatever the situation is, honey, he said if he hit one more damn time, he's filing a lawsuit.
So she didn't even say his name, though.
No, she didn't.
She didn't even mention his name.
But Black Twitter is saying,
baby, we found him.
So who would you file the lawsuit against? Because you can't do it against Shirley Ralph because she never mentioned his name.
Well, he said now people are putting his picture up with her. You know, people are inferring that it's him, and he's like, it wasn't me. So now we need to hear from Shirley Ralph.
What did they always say? Because I mean, of course, you know, all of this is allegedly, but what's the little saying they always say, like a hit dog?
A hit dog will holler. Girl, why did I say that this morning?
I'm like, why is he speaking now? Because he feels like now he has to defend himself. And but you know, she hasn't said anything about him.
But if people saying that, I guess you would have to say something because you know, the Twitter, like they say, Black Twitter and all these people speaking out saying because they ruled it down. I mean, because
she said it was on her network.
And they did their homework. They were on
the research department pretty much came back.
The Black social media, the Black Twitter research department, which y'all know is strong. Okay,
very strong, very strong. So they just use process of elimination.
Absolutely, you already know.
Basically,
yes. In other news, y'all saw where 50 Cent Miami medical spa reached a settlement in the false penis enlargement case. Yes.
So they paid him.
So they reached it, so they didn't say what it was, but yeah. So there was this med spa, Perfection Plastic Surgery and Med Spa, utilized a picture that he posed for with the woman Angela Kogan, who I guess is she works there and is a doctor. I guess I don't know, but he posed and he said they used that picture to insinuate that he was a customer for getting a penis enlargement.
I do remember that.
And so so they apparently reached a settlement. So I guess they did pay him, but I just wonder, y'all. Does 50 Cent throw off that Big D energy for y'all? I don't know. You know, what's her name? What's her name? Loved him.
Oh.
Vivica
Fox, baby. She loved her some 50 Cent.
Yeah,
he does not throw off that energy for me. He doesn't throw it off. He throws off mediocre to me.
Yeah, and he throws off, honey. Just talk a lot.
I like him. He's cool. He talk. You know what I mean? Like but I don't know. I don't know because I don't really look at that because I'm a married woman. But I just wonder what you single women think. I mean, you single women.
He's a gentleman.
Yes.
I think, you know what? Okay, so let me say this. You know, everybody, when they have like your artists and your rappers and all of that. Like we're talking about 50. Even when I met 50 and I said, he is a gentleman.
He's very cool.
He is. He's cool and he's a gentleman. And so I think that's, like you said, Vivica Fox, the women he's dated, of course, they've been crazy about him. And because he can be very romantic. Of course, we've seen that.
Well, and he is a gazillionaire.
Yes, he can be very romantic. Like the one girlfriend, he bought a car, he had some roses laid out. He can be very romantic. Like even I think that, who else I call romantic that can be very, very sweet. And he's had a lot of girlfriends and he's a rapper and people will probably not think that, but he's such a gentleman. Lil Wayne. He is
No.
such a doggone.
I'm sorry, I can't get
kid
past.
you
I would
not.
date 50 before I date
Listen,
Rick. No.
Alfredas, Gary. He is such a gentleman. When
Well,
I
he
say
probably
a
is
gentleman, he's just like, and he's sweet. He's nice.
Listen,
I see why
I
he
agree.
can pull these women in.
I agree. He's
because
charming.
He is charming.
Yeah,
Yes.
but let me tell
He
y'all
is
something.
that.
No.
I mean, Lil Wayne may be all that. He seems to be maybe a good a gentleman because when he gave kudos out to his baby
mamas. Yeah.
What's her name the other day? But 50 Cent so goddamn petty, and he talk about women. Do women so damn.
Now he do talk about you when he finished with you, okay?
Exactly.
Every girlfriend, he
so
gonna talk
gentleman
about
my
you.
ass, then,
Yes,
he ain't no damn gentleman.
I said he can be one. Yes, he can
That's
be
true.
a gentleman. He
That's
can be a
true.
gentleman, but you know what? It seems like every ex, he will talk about you. He definitely will talk about you.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's that.
Then there's that part.
So wait, but Gary, you ain't.
I tried,
Y'all
50.
still didn't say. Well, you said he's charming. He's but
Yeah.
does he throw off that energy, Tamra?
No.
No, he don't throw no big
I
dick.
agree.
No.
I'm sorry, he doesn't.
No.
He
He
just,
doesn't.
he's just
doesn't.
there, honey, to me,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
Look like he
Okay.
spit on you.
Ooh. Or maybe even
Yeah,
a tinkle.
okay.
Like you.
His mouth just look wet. Just like, so.
Okay. All right. Hey, y'all know what? We say this every single week. We're like, y'all, we so appreciate y'all commenting.
Oh, for
Okay.
sure.
Number one, new episodes every Wednesday. Make sure you hit the alert button. Make sure, you give us the thumbs up. But if you hit the alert button and subscribe, then every time we get our new show pops up, then you will get, alerted. So make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe. But so on YouTube, y'all make comments and we're like, we got to read the comments. They're so funny. We love your comments. So make sure you comment below. Last week, we were talking about Tamar and JR and Candy and Todd and the fight that they supposedly had, or not fight, but that Todd
And it's
supposedly
still going.
threatened. It's still going.
It's still
So
going.
Fayon Davis said JR still has something to learn about jumping in Black people's arguments. Okay.
Oh.
Daniel Reed says Gary just keeps it honest and real. He doesn't sugarcoat it, and he don't trust you. That's his favorite line. I don't trust you, honey. Laughing emojis. Brown Sugar 19 says, you know what it is not a threat. You know why she not talking to you, and that's what he meant. And I do. We always like, you know what it is, but sometimes we're like, you know what it is. It's different ways to say it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's the tone and way you
It's the
say
tone.
it.
Like you could be like, bitch.
How you say it.
Yeah, you could be like, bitch. You could be like, bitch. Yeah, it's different ways.
There's a
Yeah.
you
It's
see that
different
tone?
ways. Different
Exactly.
ways. Yes. Shamika Willis said, Gary, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm reading it like she might say it. I am so disappointed in you. You have never held back, but you're holding back for Tamar. Because if you felt Candy was wrong, you would have said it. Man, Gary, I'm so disappointed. Oh, I'm gonna get him a thumbs up. Wait, what?
Oh. I don't know
Gary,
they're
what
talking
say
about.
you? I mean, she is his coworker. What you want the man to say?
Well, I mean, what was she upset about? Tamar in what situation?
She says you were holding back about saying what you thought about Tamar, but honestly, the story did just come out when we were talking about it.
And Tamar, matter of fact, she talked about it today. She is engaged, so we do know that part, honey. So she did.
Well, what did she say?
Well, she said they're engaged, and that's all she basically said. Honey. If y'all watch a show called Dish Nation, honey, you could get the exclusive.
You get out here to get more dish.
Shamika, are you disappointed again?
More dish.
Oh, Elena Eiffel says, Gary, we need you to get your Wi-Fi sorted immediately. We're missing your reads first time around. Great show, guys. He got it fixed, y'all. He got it fixed, okay? Izzy F says, funny, Evelyn would call a man with 4 baby mamas a red flag when she has 2 children by 2 different men. And when she finds another man, I'm sure they will want to have kids. Oop.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. That'd
Okay.
be nice.
We were talking about Escape and SWV. Tishy81 says, I like both groups, but I like Escape more. I have a 10-year-old niece, and she could not get away with doing that on TikTok. Love the show. Talking about Northwest. We also talked about Northwest being fast on TikTok. Stacy Jackson says, I love y'all singing. I know Escape songs and SWV songs, yes. Let me see. Jorny Dodge. So this is why she's bringing drama for recognition to boost her show. I don't know who she's talking. I don't know who you're talking about, Jorny, but we keep it
Maybe
going.
she's talking about what were you talking about? The Tamar,
SWV.
the Queen,
Oh, Tamar.
or either one, because both of them
Either
have
one.
shows. Tamar
Either
has
one.
a show going on. Yes, both of them
That's
have
right.
shows going on right now. SWV Escape, they have a show
That's
going
true.
on. So that's why I say, look, it's either One of the two.
That's right.
One of the two. Two good shows going on right now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So Kelly Jones says SWV has a way better catalog of songs, but I like both groups. Paulette Streeter wrote, Tamar is a whole psychotic mess. Watch Candy on her podcast tell what and how it happened. Man, Tamar still be tripping even with her therapy. Tamar is inserting herself and wants attention as Candy is winning. Go Candy. I guess they are so team Candy. Paulette also writes, Escape is most definitely the best. I do like SWV too, but Escape is more heartfelt and effective. Okay. Stacey Jackson says, I wish that each group would not have that problem. Dan Lee says, up to both parties to select one another, not just one. I don't know what you're talking about. We talked about Larsa. Fayon Davis says, Larsa thing hanging, singing that song, Swing Low, Swing Chair. Talking about her man having them getting it on like 4 times a night. Yeah. Marjorie Latour says SWV has better quality and quantity of music. Liana Pettiford said, I like both groups. Stacey Jackson says, I really do like the Escape, and SWV is good, but you know what else I like? This one. Oh, it's a Love and Marriage DC. That's really good also. Have y'all seen that Love and Marriage DC? I never seen it.
Yes, I watch it every Saturday.
Never seen it. Yes. Oh, that's one of our radio people who is on that.
Yeah, exactly. DJ Quick.
DJ Quick. Okay. Queen Victory Owen says, hi, Gary, God bless you. Okay. Well, just forget about me and Tamara. What are we? Chopped liver?
Girl, God bless us too, honey.
Yeah, right, thank you. Stacey Jackson said, Gary, I remember when you sang Muscles by Diana Ross. That was good. How you dipped it low and worked it out. You saying that. Muscles? Do it, Gary, because I don't know what they're talking about.
Girl, you don't know Muscles by Diana Ross?
I have no idea. Tamara, do you know this song?
Yes, she does. Wait a goddamn minute.
Sing it. Let me see. Let me hear it.
I don't know how to sing it, honey.
I was just saying, if I hear it, maybe if I hear it.
She said she want muscles. She said, I want muscles all over his body. She said, make him strong enough from his head down to his toes. Oh. She said she want a man to always understand. She said, but that's all right for her, but it ain't enough for me.
Let me get the tone one more time. Let me get the tone.
I don't have the tone. Google the shit, damn it.
I almost got it.
Yeah.
I don't know it. Got it. No. Okay, I'm going to be real quick because we got to get out of here. All right, Journey Dodge says, Gary, no Tamar, bring nothing but drama. She can talk about Todd about to fight her. However, she mentions nothing about the lady that beat her butt for sleeping with her husband. Journey Dodge, come on, be nice. Don't be like that. Let's see. Brown Sugar 19 said Larsa Pippen is lying. The man playing basketball. Super Shepherd 1 says the headliner gets the bigger check. Okay. Yeah, we know that about SW. Okay. Now Naya Cat, no, they lying. They said I didn't know Escape before Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, you did.
What?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you did.
Yes. What was she? Unless she's like 5'4".
I mean, come on. Scott Smith says, pull your receipts. Candy's all about the money bag. She said basically Escape Group is more popular. I don't know. People like SW. Everybody's saying they like SWV and Escape and blah, blah, blah. Lenora Garner says Tamar is supposed to have said, my man owned his own business and not working his whole life like your husband, allegedly. Okay.
Oh,
JR had 6 children. Kids are goats. Okay. Stacey Jackson said, LOL, not a wipe rag. Gary says somebody need a wipe rag after sex.
Oh, my goodness.
They just going on and on. Somebody saying I'd rather Escape. Somebody said I like SWV. It goes on and on. There's so many comments. Y'all, we love your comments. Please continue to comment. They're calling Tamar, your coworker, very messy. Kamika said, now y'all know that Tamar is a liar and is messy. I love how his baby mama straightened her out real quick.
Oh.
Gary, they on your ass about that dial-up. Somebody said stop using dial-up. The Magnificent D. Reese said stop using dial-up.
Well, child, honey, I'm trying to work for a check, bitch. Honey.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. And look, you made me think about something when you said coworker. Speaking of coworker, real quick, Gary, I saw pictures from the gender reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's she having?
The Brad Ed, she's having a boy.
Oh,
Congratulations to
Congratulations.
her.
And one last one, I'm going to read real quick. Somebody said, Gary, you being fake because you work with her, everybody.
And look at all his coworkers.
And I'm going to read one more. That was Valerie. I'm going to read one more from Eugenia, who called me Alfreda's white shadow. Lick her, Eugenia. I'm not going to be reading these shitty ones now.
No, we reading them all.
But congrats to the Brad.
Yeah, you know what? They were talking about names today, honey. And I said, I think she should name, she's having a boy, she should name Boaz.
That was
Boaz.
okay.
That's in the Bible.
That is
Boaz.
in the Bible, for
Yeah, no,
sure.
Boaz is in the Bible, so I said she should give him a name.
Wow.
Look at Alfreda's face. Look at Alfreda's face.
Yeah.
Like, we don't come. Like, I'm not messing with that one. I'm not messing with that one.
Another coworker
Okay.
of yours who I'm not fooling with. Okay?
She told me, she said, no, I ought to name him your ass, dude.
I love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
y'all, thank you so much for listening and watching another episode of There I Said It. We will see you next Wednesday, same time, same place. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, alert, all the things. Bye, darlings.
Bye now. Merry Christmas.
Oh, ass. What in the hell?